of energy only Darren McCarty and Neal Ruhl can give. It's time for Big D Energy, live on Woodward Sports. Join four-time Stanley Cup champion and legendary badass Darren McCarty and the golden voice of Neal Ruhl, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., as they give their takes on all things Detroit sports. The number one midday show in Detroit is on. Welcome to Big D Energy.
Well, wake him up.
You're right.
All right, should be good now.
What's up?
The boy's working over there.
Yeah, the
Oh,
audio is messing up, but we should be good
There
now.
ain't no Spinny on the job. We had that problem this morning, too. I don't know what's going on.
Somebody probably unplugged something with
Yeah.
a Behringer or something, but we
Oh,
should
well,
be
I
good.
know somebody that was here yesterday.
Yeah, man.
Wink, wink, nudge,
He
nudge.
sure was.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Poke-
yeah.
Oh,
poking
yeah.
around,
I
ruining
didn't even
things.
think about it at the
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Yep.
I didn't even think about it at the
Let
time.
me know if the audio's good or not. Sounds
Yeah.
good. There we go. Okay.
Wink twice if it's working.
Yep,
Yeah.
we should be good.
All right, good job, Spenny. You're the guy. The Ski Mask Boy, we good now. So,
Shout out.
yeah, so there it is. But yeah, everybody. Oh, Spenmo, last second here, I sent you a link in the Slack.
Okay.
It's kind of a funny bit, but it's also true. If we could post that link up there at the top of the chat, that would be awesome. But jump into that chat, get your thoughts out there, and get it in there. Now, I mean, like, where do we go? So this is what it's gonna be, D-Mac. Coach gets fired. That's our OC.
Yep, every day a new
day
name.
2.
Every day a new name.
Bring him home.
I wanted Stefanski, then it was Cliff. Nah, it's Big Daniel.
Dayball started,
Yep.
here, D-Mac, here we are, day 4 of 4th new OC. D-Mac, welcome Mike McDaniel to Detroit, right?
Oh, that's it.
Give me
We
some
were
tism on this
talking
coaching
about
staff.
earlier,
Where
but,
cousins
but
at?
what you're talking about it, Mike McDaniel's character, what we see of him, fits more into Allen Park, does it not?
Yeah, because
Like when we're talking about but they need the conversation. Hey, like I said, kick the tires. One of the big things. Hey, stick around today. Brad Holmes, 4 p.m. press
4 p.m.
conference.
Brad Holmes today.
The heavies will have full. Will the heavies have full coverage?
oh yeah, wall to wall.
Wall to wall. So we'll hear what Brad has to say.
No, absolutely.
We're
By the
good.
way, Spenny just put it up there. A good family friend, my buddy Tom, his son Luke Lauer is nominated for Free Press High School Athlete of the Week. He plays basketball at Rochester. Averaged
bring him
15
home.
points, 5 steals a game this last week. And look,
5 steals.
Wow.
yeah. So
thief.
you know how this works, though, right? The Catholic League bot farms are doing their part right now.
The
you know,
bot farms.
you know who you are. The people like Stick and your Orchard Lake St. Mary's and your Catholic Central and your Country Days and stuff like that.
Yeah, they are
Not
the
on
machine.
Big D Energy Catholic League bot farms. You don't get away with this.
They are the machine.
Rochester, local, my guy Luke Lauer. Get it done, everybody. Well, just don't even have to know anything about Rochester basketball. Just don't let the Catholic League bot farms win again. They always win. Not today. Not
your
today.
shit.
So Stick,
Might have a chance. Sticks out of the country.
yeah.
Yeah,
so
there you
Stick,
go.
Suck it. You and your Catholic League supremacy, your foe, your big corporation bot farms, they're not working today.
Goddamn
Luke
right.
Lauer, Rochester. Score one for the regular folks.
Public
all right?
schools, baby.
Yeah.
Public
Yeah.
schools.
Let's go, Spenny, you know.
Oh, I'm a public
Here we
school
go.
guy through and through.
Come on. So
We did that one time.
Let's do it.
When I was in high school. It was like the game of the week for Warren TV or something like that, and we
Shout out.
All night, just everybody was on, because we were all on like the message boards, like, hey, make sure you smash in this link. I crashed my computer because I was voting for it too many times.
Oh shit.
You got to roll deep, and we got it. We won it. We were Warren's TV Game of the Week. So
That's what's up.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, let's just do it. Take a stand. Take a stand against the
Stand
bot
for
farm.
something.
Yeah, or fall for anything.
Yep.
Those are your choices here today. John Effing Lord, suck it, bot farm. Not this time, say the Protestants. Duncan Stewart. Not this time. Not this time.
Oh man.
We're up in there doing it. Danny G, those all boys Catholic schools literally recruit for their sports teams 100%. So take a stand.
Yeah.
Just click the link and vote for my guy Luke Lauer.
Against
in
the
Rochester.
machine, man.
Stand up.
Yeah.
Stand up.
Fight the man.
Yeah, fight the man. Well, okay, so like, what do we do then? Mike McDaniel, like,
Take your pick.
takes over the show, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's what it does. Mm-hmm. You guys know me, man. I love me some Mike McDaniel. I do. Look.
Let's hear how it's not realistic. Just shoot our dreams down.
For him. I mean,
I think he's probably more realistic because you have to look. The first thing that was said when we brought this up before the show was he's not going to get a coaching job. And I said, well, there's some pretty inept organizations looking for head coaches that you don't know. But what's his motivation, Neal? And if his motivation where he realizes that what can get him further, right? Obviously, these guys want to win Super Bowls, but as the offensive coordinator for the Lions to get them over the hump could put him in a better position moving forward. Maybe a little less pressure because he's just got to focus on one side of the ball. But, whether that works or not, I just hope that the conversation, and I'm pretty confident that a conversation is going to be had.
Yeah, and I just wonder, so, like, you know how I think when this stuff happens, and so this morning I took to the Googles and we're looking around, and a lot of the stuff's not publicly disclosed. Mike McDaniel's contract with the Dolphins does have an offset clause in it. Brian Daboll's contract with the Giants is believed to have an offset clause on it. So this comes down to, which meanings, I guess, for lack of a better common man, I guess, definition of it is, whatever money he makes, say he goes to the Lions for $3 million a year to be the coordinator. That $3 million a year is taken away from the amount of money that the Dolphins owe him.
But they still owe him money.
They still owe him money. They do. So it comes down to, essentially, do you want to work for free? You know what I'm saying? Because that's really what it is.
Right.
So these guys that are coaches, and look, Mike McDaniel, I know that a lot of people kind of feel a certain way about him, about the Dolphins. He's got a winning record with the Dolphins. Like, as a career coach, he's got a winning record. His offenses perform when everybody's been out there, and they perform well. Remember, they put a 70 spot against Denver.
They did, yeah.
Like when they had everybody available, he got it cooking there from time to time.
But imagine him with this kind of talent. I don't think he's had this level of talent.
100%. So that's what's going to be, like, people are going to say, is it up to the Lions? It's not. Like, depending on what the offset language in his contract is, does he want to work for free?
Right.
For real. That's what it comes down to. And not everybody, look, some dudes are competitors and they will, and like it's their life and it's what they do. I would say this, that Mike McDaniel, maybe given his past and what's happened, in his past and the stuff that he's overcome personally, maybe working is better for him than just kind of hanging out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
So, I mean, D-Mac.
100% staying busy. And what's his motivation? Or
Correct.
is he burned out? I mean, you look at him and some of the disheveled looks that we've seen in interviews or sideline, maybe he needs to take a little bit of time away, but you don't know what his motivation is or how burned out he is and stuff like this. My biggest thing is just, are we having these conversations to know where the guys are, right? Like, because I respect whatever decision you make. But looking at it from the other point of view is that we have a special situation here. Not only with the talent, sort of with the window where the guys are, it's going to force him to at least take a look. I would think anyways, right? To just say, do I need that? And maybe, like you said, maybe because of the way that life is, he needs that football and that, that money or playing for free or whatever, it doesn't matter because he wants to get back at it.
Spencer Raxter with the chat poll. Bring Mike McDaniels home. Yes, he's obviously a great mind. No, I don't want his kind here. So.
His guy.
What are you talking about, Sven?
Hey, I'm just saying.
Hey, we don't want no cripples now.
Yeah. Dude, so, like, here's the deal. But it's...
I'm sorry I had to.
5-7 for that
You're
stuff,
right.
everybody.
It's
5
a
to 7.
disclaimer time. It's a disclaimer time.
But no, I mean, it's an easy switch, right?
Yeah.
You take the South Beach Bolivia glasses and trade them in for buff.
Yes.
Pretty much,
Very
yeah.
easy switch.
You just take one pair off and put a different pair on, and you're in there.
Detroit could fall in love with a Mike McDaniel. Let me just say that. If everything would go according to plan, they would love Mike
100%. Like,
For sure.
just going back, he's kind of flawed a little bit.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, like, 100%.
We all are,
100 exactly. Like, that's the thing. Woodward Sports chat thread. Get into there. You want to skip the line? Use the super chat. Tev Sauce in the super chat. I'm cool with McDaniel, but his O-lines were always poopy butts, so it hinges on keeping Hank Fraley to me.
And what Brad puts out there.
Correct.
That's the main
Yes.
reason.
Detroit Dabber 313. He clicked on the link. The Catholic Central student name is Christian. Come on, man.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
What are
see
we
what I'm
doing here?
see, Dabber, you get it.
That is crazy.
What are we doing here?
This is all set up for their Catholic League is like the big farm of high school sports.
Yeah, pretty
big
much.
pharma.
Yep.
Don't let them get away with this. One time for the
they've
regular
been-
guy.
Since I was in high school, they've been getting away with this.
Shout out Luke Lauer. Come on, Rochester. 5 steals a game, man. Come on. Reward defense. Defense. But yeah. No, D-Mac, but it is. And yeah. And getting back to it, like we discussed, like the Cliff Kingsbury, Dan Campbell possible dynamic. Mike McDaniel, Dan Campbell dynamic, I think just on surface. And again, I don't know. I don't know Dan Campbell in his personal life. I don't know Mike McDaniel's personal life. But just like looking at how they interact, with the media, how they talk, things like that, I could 100,000,000,000% see that relationship more than like a Cliff
keep it real.
Kingsbury.
You think they won't butt heads? Because that's essentially what people are saying with Dan and Cliff. They'll bump heads at some point.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you want to boil it all down? Like, that's what it is.
I promise neither of those soy boy beta cucks want any problems with Dick. I dare Cliff Kingsbury to butt heads with
You
Dan
do
Campbell.
mean that in a non-satirical,
Yes.
mostly
Yeah.
Sometimes.
roadblocks.
You're right.
Yeah.
Online.
We don't really exist. We are not real. Yeah, you are not real.
Don't sue us.
Don't. Yeah, the moral of that story is don't sue us. Yeah, that is the moral of the story. No, but I'm on board. So we'll get into it. Let's take the first break. We got some Piston stuff to get into.
Damn
I have a
right.
college football question that I sent to Spenny so I wouldn't forget.
Fucking dragon waking up for something.
Right. What the hell?
Thought it was a Millennium Falcon
Yeah.
The furnace actually works.
Yeah.
on the 40.
This might be it for us, boys.
You're right. The last one
Is there
we're
a
showing.
chopper landing on the roof or
It's
something
gonna be
like
some
that?
Donnie Darko shit. We're gonna have a jet engine come through here real quick.
Wait, what am I hearing? That's Brad Holmes?
Yeah.
We have Brad Holmes live.
If we don't come back from this commercial break, you guys know what happened.
Yep.
All right. So if you ever heard anything from me, hear this. Ven Johnson. Now there's a police officer walking by here.
Should we?
Oh, jeez.
Damn.
Spenny, are all your affairs in order?
They are.
I mean, you doing Vin Johnson live read at the
See,
right
like,
time.
there he
so
goes.
You're going to jail, punk.
Hey, Ven, hit me up, bro. I don't know what's going on around here. No, but seriously.
They got Neal
man.
on tax evasion.
No, they never. My moves are too clean.
They'll
to
never
get caught.
catch me.
Yeah, they'll never get me on tax evasion, bro. I'm too clean. There's receipts. All right, but anyway, Neal Ruhl here for Ven Johnson Law. Whatever your justice is, whether it's a settlement, whether it's a verdict, whatever justice is to you, you know that you need it. You need to go to venfights.com. These legal proceedings will have an impact on the rest of your life. Do I have your attention now? Go to venfights.com. Get tough, tenacious, trial lawyer. Squad up, everybody. Get the fighter. Get Ven Johnson Law.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Looking to take your relaxation to the next level? Visit Massage Chair House in Bloomfield Hills, the largest massage chair showroom in the Midwest, featuring top-tier brands like Infinity and Osaki. This is your destination for premium comfort and cutting-edge wellness technology. Experience the difference with Dr. Eric Duncan, the wellness doc and creator of the #1 YouTube channel for massage chair reviews, at The Wellness Doc. Book your visit today at massagechairhouse.com or simply scan the QR code on the screen. Massage Chair House, your ticket to ultimate recovery and relaxation.
All right, everybody, we are off and running here on a Thursday. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. I forgot to bring this up to you also, Spenny. We doing Thursday fights today? We gonna reset that heavyweight NHL fight?
We have what we can't play that because it'll get us demonetized. But
Really?
yeah, we can't play anything that's like from a TV broadcaster. It gets us demonetized immediately.
Damn.
It's a doozy. Reeves
yeah.
and Olivier, go look it up.
That was awesome.
I wanted to play the two. There was one that minor league fight from last week. Terrell Bauer and somebody else. Go check that kid out. Throwing bombs, the little guy down in the minors. But Matthew Olivier and Ryan Reeves, two of the biggest heavies in the league, went at it the other day, and it was just the old school good heavyweight bout.
Just throwing them.
Yeah, respect.
tussle.
Yeah, it was. But we got a doozy. Spenny pulled one out of the archives in honor of the U.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Some football fans getting after it.
Yeah.
Nice.
A
Well,
brawl.
In honor of the carnage that used to go on back in the day, and hopefully for your Miami Hurricanes tonight.
all right, there you go. Yeah, I'm locked in tonight, man.
Miami is your second city, man. It really
It
is.
is. That's. I'm gonna go after you. Okay, look, I didn't want to tell you guys this. I was gonna keep it on the down low. I got to go to the airport after the show today. I got a meeting with Mike, and
There we go.
I'm
Okay.
gonna get it done.
Okay.
I'm gonna broker it. I'm gonna get it. I haven't done this since the DeBrincat trade.
Okay.
You know it's big. When I step in,
Oh,
D-Mac,
Yeah.
sheesh.
when I step in,
You going
Oh, you're
sweater
making
vest?
it
How
happen.
you coming? Like
We'll figure
salmon
that-
jacket? How you coming?
yeah, we'll figure that out. I got to see what restaurant he wants to meet at first.
I
and
got
then,
you.
And then I'll work backwards from there.
I got you.
know what
Take
I'm
him to
saying?
Legends.
Do they have
Well,
a
I'm
Legends
going
in
down
Miami?
there. I'm going down there to bring them back.
Well,
So,
they got something down there. I know that.
Yeah, a lot of shit down there.
I'm going to get it done. I have not stepped in this fashion since the Alex DeBrincat trade and getting Sergei's number retired.
Yep.
So this is my first foray into
But
football.
you didn't have to leave town for that.
I didn't have to. See,
No.
this time I got to go on the road. I'll get it done, everybody. All right? I will get it done. Woodward Sports Chat, jump into there. Freddie Felt with the Super Chat. Spare me with all the macho grit-ish. Just like every 80s action movie, the real MVP is always the dorky Ivy League computer guy with the class.
There you
Facts.
go. Revenge of the Nerds.
Facts. I was in a group chat, the other day, and our guy Lucas was talking about how he wants an alpha as offensive coordinator. I said, I don't want an alpha. I want a nerd. We have our alpha. Dan Campbell's the alpha. Go give me a nerd that's going to call plays and design some nasty shit. And
Yeah.
Mike McDaniel is the poster boy for that.
You know what, Spenny? You something you said yesterday really stuck with me about, and I think, yeah, offensive coordinator, you need like the nerd,
Yeah.
like we'll be sitting there watching TV or eating a sandwich, and we'll like grab a piece of paper and a play will pop in his head.
Yep.
You want the macho grit alpha to be the defensive coordinator.
Absolutely.
You know, you cracked that formula, man.
Yeah,
Like,
it's-
that's
I mean,
what it is.
Your OC needs to be in a lab with a pen and a pad,
Yeah.
ready to
Trying to
rock
get
Trying to
this
get
fucking
the damn label off.
Right.
Yeah,
trying to
man.
get that right.
4K Fish in the Super Chat. McDaniel will not be hired as a head coach again, and Dan already stressed about someone who won't leave. I think people are kind of selling Mike McDaniel short a little bit.
No, they are.
Dude
They
has
are.
a winning record with the Dolphins.
It is of a high probability he gets a job as a head coach.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Poor Daryl in the Super Chat. McDaniel over anyone on both sides of the ball. People are fired up, though, man. Freddie Felt 313. Go draw up some plays, nerd. Don't come back till you got a couple more plays, nerd.
Right.
But no, and again, like, look, D-Mac, we could sit here, Mike G, hire a nerd. What's Fish up to? No, Fish ain't a nerd, man.
Shout out
Fish is
Fish.
deep.
Yeah,
Fish
man.
is deep
Stop
in
playing
this.
with it.
No, and like, look, we could get deep in the woods and break down offensive numbers and all that kind of stuff. I know what I saw. I know what I saw. And when they had all their tools at their disposal, they were an elite offense. Ask Denver. You know, they were. It's like they had it cooking. And like, look, what tool did they have? Any tools that the Lions don't have?
No, we have more tools.
Think about all the plays designed he had for Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
Right, and he just, hey, J-Mo, check these out. You know what I'm saying? And we saw him running wild. I just, you know, the way that you want your offense to operate is one thing. I thought somebody brought up a great point about, okay, the offensive lines, but that's why you have different levels to this. You need the OC to be the play caller to design it up. The rest of the coaches and your head coach can, and it's up to your GM to put the pieces in place and the system in place like that. I'm not worried about, you get the right players there, you're going to get back to that, you know, ground and pound grit running game. But when you want to open it up with these receivers and the talent that you have, I mean, he's one of the top guys out there that does that.
Woodward Sports chat thread, T-Pie7, he had Tua. And Tua had a couple of years, man, where he was slinging it, dude. And he was humming. Like, that. I mean, you can't dispute that. You know, over 3 consecutive years, QBR, you know, his quarterback rating's over 100, dude. Like, he was spinning that thing.
Can't control the other stuff that happened with Tua, so,
yeah.
Can't control that type of shit.
Yeah, right. But imagine what he could do with Goff. You know, it's kind of a similar skill set, right?
Yeah, Tua's not mobile.
Right, like it's kind of a similar skill set. Double G21, we need Sheldon from the Big Bang Theory.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Take young Sheldon, too. Whatever.
Motown Cool, top 3 to 5 offense each year. No, again,
He's talking about Mike. He said he wanted Mike McCarthy over Mike McDaniel.
Oh, you wildin'. We not even going to acknowledge that one.
Yeah, I'll take David Blau over Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, in a heartbeat.
Real talk.
And I was talking greasy yesterday in a heartbeat.
No, I would. Jerry Alexander, if we can't get McDaniel, then get his assistant Darrell Bevel and bring him back.
Oh
to
no,
the
not
Lions.
No.
We got to leave Darrell alone.
All right, that's where. Yep. Let's. No thanks.
Speed bump.
Freddie Felt 313. The annexation of Puerto Rico is definitely one of his plays.
It's fair.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Splasher 613.
Hell yeah.
Brad is too cheap.
For what?
It's not on Brad.
Isn't that a Sheila thing?
That is very much a Sheila thing. Cut the check.
Yeah, it
There's
doesn't.
no salary cap.
There's no salary cap for the coaches, man. You can literally do whatever you want. So yeah, Mr. D, I slaughter. Hard pass on Mike McCarthy. Can we take that to the streets? McCarthy or McDaniel?
Come on, man. What are we doing?
This better be 90. This better be the closest we've ever had to 100%.
It's Bush League right here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 88-12.
It better be, man. Jim Bob Cooter. Okay. What? All right, here's the deal. Because I'll play along, whenever you mention Jim Bob Cooter, I'm going to read the message.
Don't
And Bob Cooter's offense in Indianapolis isn't a joke.
It's JVC.
Spencer Raxter with the chat poll. What Mike do you want at OC? Young, handsome McDaniel or old, fat McCarthy? So,
I don't like old and fat.
This one better be in the 90s. It better be. Art Vandelay, you could bring McDaniel in here with a contract that guaranteed any shoes from StockX.
Hey, there you go.
He does, D-Mac, he does keep it clean when he's on the sideline.
Does. It's a good incentive.
Just his hair's disheveled.
Oh, don't worry. You ain't got to worry about that here. We have.
I love catching him with that big vape rip, and there's a big cloud over his head. That's how you know he's stressed out. So you got to make sure he has his own little tent. So you go in there.
We'll get his haircuts together, all that, man. You know he's biracial, so we'll make sure he gets to a nice barber and get him hooked up.
One last question before we kind of break off and get into the Pistons. I have a college football playoff question, so we're actually going to talk about the college football playoff to some degree, but I'm going to wrap it around here and keep it local. KG, you'll be intimately involved with this.
I'm sure.
We have you know what else we have too? I sent Spenny in the chat. You guys saw that little song that the Packers fan did?
Oh, you sent me that yesterday.
Yeah. So
I didn't listen to the song because people were saying it was terrible.
It's awful.
Yeah, I couldn't bear to do it.
Just believe me, it's awful. But we have a racial question that
here, let me
that
screenshot
sprung
that.
from that.
Yeah.
We'll get KG's ruling on it when we come back. But real quick, D-Mac, can I ask something of the people? Every time somebody gets fired, do we have to do this every day?
Yes.
I mean, if it's a young, innovative offensive
if they
mind,
fit.
Yes.
If they fit.
Okay.
Right? Like, and yesterday, and I think it's like today, wouldn't it be more exciting because of fan that you are for Mike McDaniel, and we all are as far as his offensive ingenuity and the fact that you think that personalities would mesh? No, it's still probably like a 20% shot because of everything that you've brought up to fall into place. And why would you go work for free, so to speak, which is like and that might be priority one for him. But the fact that, hey, maybe. So if there's somebody that comes up realistically, like yesterday we brought up Cliff Kingsbury, that turned into David Blau more because that was more realistic. And then Spenny brought it to all our attentions that we agree with is that, yeah, you need in this NFL that young nerd offensive coordinator, and you need that burly, husky, more or less curmudgeon defensive guy. So if a guy gets fired and it fits into the conversation, I guess we're going to start here every day.
Freddie Felt 313 in the super chat. Neal, can you sneak in a 2 Live Crew quote today? I probably could. Are you ready for some super dynamic flow? Yeah, I mean we could definitely get into it right away. Shad 216. Shad 216. If you were McDaniel, would you rather have baby hands Goff or mush brain Tua turnover?
All right.
He seems to do well with whoever it is.
Exactly, right.
So there it is. Woodward Sports chat thread.
We got the quote if you want.
Okay, let's do this. Let's take the break, and then we'll come back with it.
Okay.
And then we'll get into the Pistons yesterday. And, Pete Smith. Does McDaniel know about Mr. Allen, 29 or 2 for 50?
29 or 2 for 50.
Mr. Allen's is dead. We'll get him in Snipes, though.
We'll get him into Snipes.
Yeah.
It just ain't the same, though.
It's not. The same.
It's not.
They don't have a. I don't know what he was supposed to be, but
they don't have it.
they don't have it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was either, but they don't have that.
They
So
don't.
That's all I know. All right, let's go, everybody. Planet Fitness. I'll be rolling in there this afternoon. We're live at the Planet Fitness studio. It's become a daily part of my life. It can become a daily part of your life as well. Guys, you just got to get in the door. And then once you get in the door, you'll accomplish all the fitness goals that you have in your life. I've been a member there going on 4 years, and it's become a daily part of my life. And that's really the key. You get into the habit, man, and then that's next thing you know, you have to do it every single day of your life. Go to planetfitness.com. Remember, black card options is $24.99 a month. You can go to any Planet Fitness in the world, as a matter of fact. Spencer bounces around to different ones. I bounce around to different ones. Just keep those clothes in your car, and then you pull in the parking lot, and away you go. It's that easy, guys. For real. Like you keep saying you're going to do it, make one day, 2 day. PlanetFitness.com or Planet Fitness. Just pull in the parking lot. Planet Fitness. Don't pay more money to lift the same weights.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Like a frostbite straight from the divine. Cold rush on my skin feels so fine. Muscle freeze, the ache. No side effects, no mistake. Chill sub-zero. Icy and true. Feel the chill. It's all for you. It's not magic, just science play. Chill sub-zero.
What's up, everybody? Neal Ruhl for Art and Jake's, the very best sports bar in the sports bar game. There's 6 different Michigan locations. Enjoy wall-to-wall coverage of all the sports. Over 80 televisions in that place. 22 draft beers on tap, and a menu stacked with fan favorites like the wings, the wraps, the fairway burgers. You want to kick it up a couple notches, tuna, shrimp tacos. All of it is there for you. And don't forget, Rib Night Mondays and Fajitas and Margarita Wednesdays. They'll get you through the week there at Art and Jake's. Download the app, join the Art and Jake's fan club, make every game day a win. Whatever your flavor is, UFC, NFL playoffs, you need to get Art and Jake's in the rotation. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting of fine dining flavor. All right, back at it here. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Want to get into the Pistons. But before that, KG, I don't know if you guys all saw it. Some Green Bay fan came out with the Green Bay Packers playoff anthem or whatever it was. Bro. And it was...
He looked terrible.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
Spenny, did you listen to it?
I turned it off for like 2 seconds.
Okay, so you got the... You knew that.
Bro, you got a rap video in a cornfield. You thought it was going to go well?
Yeah. But anyway, so I sent a tweet about it. I said, I would rather my team miss the playoffs for 50 years than to have a song like that drop.
Yeah.
100% I would. So then I got a response tweet that said, and KG, this is where we go to you. You're our racial relations specialist.
All right.
Our racial relations director. Blue Lantern on Twitter said, not going to lie, Neal, I feel the exact same way when I hear you use the word finna. Don't be a hypocrite. You're still one of the best, though. Can we get a ruling on that?
All right, so what are we ruling on exactly? If you're allowed to use finna or I don't understand.
Do I use it properly? Is there a place for it? He says that it's cringe. Is it as cringe as that song? I would maintain no.
First and foremost, I would never compare you to whatever the hell that was. I ain't even got to listen to it. I already kind of know what it sounds like. That's how you know it's bad. But in terms of just his criticism, I mean, I feel like you do a good enough job to where you use certain terms like finna. You use it in a tasteful manner. You don't go overboard. You don't overdo it. Sometimes your timing is a bit off. This is why I grade you in real time.
Right.
You know, whenever you drop it, I'll give you a 7.5.
Yeah.
You know, that was a 9. You know, I try to give you positive feedback so you know when you're doing it correct.
I welcome that constructive feedback.
Of course, because I look out for my people here.
Yeah, and I think like the main thing of it is yes, I don't do it. I don't overdo it.
No, you don't.
I just want you to know that it's that I have it in the toolbox.
Yeah. If you did, we would be having sidebar conversations.
No doubt.
Yes.
You approved
after show.
Yeah, no lies detected.
Okay, so there we have it.
Our sidebar conversations are actually good conversations about Michigan, but they'll never hear the light of day.
You never hear them on the
You'll
air.
never hear them on the airwaves. Yeah. But it's all good.
Pistons yesterday. Look. The Pistons, I think, for me, have crossed a bridge just in terms of, like, look, Pistons fandom as a kid, through the championships, had the good fortune to work for the Pistons, all of it. The Pistons, to me, this iteration of the Pistons have crossed a bridge for me, D-Mac, where yesterday, being down the players they were down, and let's be fair, like the Chicago Bulls were down their main 2 players as well. But, D-Mac, I sat there and watched that game, and you could clearly tell Cade was missing. Like, if you were watching that game, you could tell.
Yeah.
But through all that, D-Mac, I sat there in the second half of the game and watched and just waited and expected for what happened to happen. When it came down to it, they were going to do what was necessary to win the game. Second unit or not. Like, it didn't matter. Like,
right.
And I'm to that point now where I 100% expect them to do that now. I don't care who's on the floor, especially in a home game. Now, if it were a road game, maybe that would be a little different. But in a home game against an inferior team, which the Chicago Bulls are, like, it's just, to me, D-Mac, it played out exactly how I expected it to play out. And they got things cooking, and they seized control of the game, and it was very businesslike.
And you look how they did it, right? Like, what are we talking about? The difference is, yes, we always say is the elevation from Cade Cunningham to that superstar and Jalen Darren and all the support players, but it's the bench. Yeah. It's the game. You're telling me that this is a 40, doesn't matter how it is, but it's 48 minutes of whoever's on the floor. It used to be, right, we'd be in the game with our starters, then we'd go to some bench, and then we'd be down 10 or whatever, and it'd be like, you're trying to hold on. No, now these guys take pride in it. They take pride in it, and some nights, just like back in my day when you're a third or fourth liner, you don't need to produce every night, but there are some nights where you have to step up.
Yep.
Shout out to Beef Stew last night, right? I saw a quote of his that he said, I didn't think that I'd ever put 30 up in this league because of how I was asked to play.
Right.
But on this team, and last night, it was go for good looks and get your shots off. When your big guys are doing that, and we know what a physical leader that Isaiah Stewart is, and, he's sort of their attitude out there. He's their Ben Wallace, and they feed off that when he's cooking at this pace, right? Just to show, here, go get yours tonight, right? You don't need it every night or whatever like this, but that gives him the confidence, and it's all throughout the team, and that's what we're seeing with the support guys. That's the biggest thing now, Neal, is the bench play and the support stuff. Because when Cade needs to turn it on and take over the game, he does, right? But we don't have to rely on it's win or lose with him like it is with one or two other stars on every other team.
They are the story of the season because Cade's usage rate has been able to come down in such a way he can just go out there in the fourth quarter and shut teams down. That's what we needed all along, man. And you got to give it up to Beef Stew. I feel like his offense is taking a leap this year, and you're not going to see it every single night, but I'm way more confident in it than I think I've ever been. And I remember Stick jokingly saying, he hated Beef Stew shooting threes a couple years ago. Well, it's kind of a good thing that he is because he's become a way better threat from that distance. And that just adds just another element to what this Pistons bench has been for this team. They are literally the story. Shout out to Ron Holland. That was great last night as well. Javonte Green, Chaz Lanier down the stretch. I really like that kid. I would love to see him get some more playing time. But yeah, give it up, man. This Pistons team from top to bottom. When JB says it's 1 through 18, I believe him. Because top to bottom, they are good.
And here's the one thing too, Neal, and you tell me, but I'm starting to see that the league and the officiating is giving them their due like they do to other big teams.
The game yesterday very much had a whistle that is beneficial to the Pistons. And again, you talk about a game where there's 18 free throws, Pistons are going to win that game. Nine times out of 10, they're going to win that game.
And that's what I'm saying. This is trending more of this is who they are. This is how they're going to play. And for lack of a better term, it seems like the powers that be realize that they're going to allow them to play their game and be successful because they're tough to beat because they're tough. They play defense and it doesn't matter who's out there. It's competitive, and then they can put the points up on the board.
Yeah. He was your Eastern Conference Defensive Player of the Week last week, by the way, and then he went out there and dropped 31. So shout out to Stu, man.
Dennis Jenkins, by the way, a plus 20 last night. He was plus 20 and was 1 of 8 from the floor.
Eesh.
Like, that's crazy.
That's insane when you think about it.
That is crazy
Magic Jenkins.
Right.
Dennis Johnson. Some of those passes he was throwing were insane.
Yeah.
Like, he's your backup point guard going forward.
Yeah.
But they're feeling it, right? You can see it, right? They're just flowing.
Yeah.
They're flowing. This is who they are. And how long have we waited for this?
Woodward Sports chat thread, Mr. D.I. Slaughter, exactly. I love having the type of confidence in my team. Again, it's been so long since I've had that kind of confidence in the team. They always find a way to pull out the win. I don't know exactly how it's going to look, but I know it was going to happen. And that's it. That's the bridge that they crossed.
Yeah. They tighten up when it's time, and that's the signs of a playoff winning team. Being able to close the door in crunch time. I love the way the Pistons know how to win now.
Mike McDaniel is Tony Montana. I want that for the Pistons. Guys, come on.
Yeah.
Just because he's in Miami, huh? That's it. It is pretty funny, though. I'm not going to lie. Justin Galena, when Detroit's given fair opportunity with the calls in any sport, we usually win more than not. Sideless in the super chat. It couldn't have been better time. Lions fans are sad on the streets begging for mock drafts, and casual fans still value beating the Bulls and Lakers.
Begging for mock drafts.
Yeah, no, Sideless, like, look, man, you show beating the Bulls and the Celtics and the Lakers for me. I'm gonna love that for the rest of my life. Sideless.
Oh, yeah.
I love winning games.
Flat out.
I hate that attitude from anybody. Any fucking person that comes out there like, oh, you're celebrating this, they beat the Bulls. Yeah, I'm happy when my team wins games. Sorry, dude. I'd rather win a game than lose a game, especially when you don't have your superstar.
Wow.
Sue me. Like, fuck, it's just miserable shit, dude. Be happy when your team wins. It's not crazy. I know, like, newsflash, you should want your team to win games.
It's a
Fuck.
shame you got to tell people that.
No, I again, Sideless, I don't care. Even when they stunk.
Sorry, Burn.
When they beat
Yeah, we love you, bro.
when they beat the Bulls, the Lakers, and the Celtics, I'll like it for the rest of my life. when the Red Wings beat the Blackhawks, I'll like it for the rest of my life. Yeah. When they beat the Avalanche, I will like that for the rest of my life. I will. When the Lions beat the Bears, the Packers, and the Vikings, unless it cost them massive amounts of draft picks and they've been eliminated, I will like that for the rest of my life.
On brand.
I will. Though. I mean, 100%. When the Tigers beat the Twins, I'll love with their. Never forget their stupid-ass stadium where the Twins used to chop balls into the turf and it would pop up in the air and it would be an infield single and everyone's just standing there going, what are you supposed to do against that? Never forget their stupid stadium where they had plexiglass above the wall. Come on, man. I like when they beat the Royals. I love when they beat Cleveland.
I love when they beat the Royals.
And I love when they beat Cleveland.
Yeah.
I always will. Woodward Sports, Mishanuga. We had 14 wins not too long ago. Celebrate everything. Silas said, I wasn't talking about you guys. I was talking about the others parachuting in. You're all good.
Let them parachute in, man. I want them to parachute in. Come enjoy the Pistons. Come on. Drop the parachutes. Jump out of the plane. Come have fun with the Pistons. Same with the Red Wings. I don't like gatekeeping that either.
Yeah.
They haven't been Pistons fans for 10 years. Well, I don't blame them. Yeah, they put out shit product for 10 years. Oh, you haven't watched the Red Wings in 10 years. I don't blame them. There are casual fans. Let them parachute in. Let them enjoy this. Let them go to the game. Let them have fun.
For anybody, now's the time to dial it in.
Yes, sir.
No doubt.
If you want to dial it in. If not, we'll be here. Right, Spenny?
Yeah.
Never left.
I've been watching them every day for my whole life.
I sat through 17 and 14. Yeah. I did.
I tried to put on the tough front when the Pistons were losing 28 in a row.
Right.
You guys remember me on the show?
Yep.
Oh, I'm not watching this shit. And then one of my texts to you guys at 8 p.m. Holy shit, they're turning the ball over again. It's what happens.
I would get home from work one night from doing a game or whatever, and the Pistons would be on the West Coast, playing Portland. A game that, just doesn't matter.
You're right.
And I could lob a text to Spenny and know he's going to respond within 15 seconds. Know he's going to respond with it. He's like, man, when are they going to – when have we had enough of Killian Hayes on a Tuesday
right.
at 12:15 a.m.?
For no reason at all.
No reason at all.
Hey, man.
And you know what, Spenny? All those times I just did it because I knew you would respond.
Yeah.
That's why.
I appreciate that.
Right.
But I always knew you were in there. If anybody in this area code right now today, if anybody's been through the trenches as a Pistons fan, it's Spencer Raxter.
Hey, man, we've all been through this together. It's been tough times.
No, but you on a Monday night when they're in Sacramento.
Listen,
you've been in there.
I get that from my dad. Every day he's in the garage, he's watching whatever sports game he's on. I don't understand the people who are if you don't like a certain sport, whatever, I can kind of see that. I don't understand it personally because I love all sports, but for people that are only Tigers fans or only Pistons fans, and then they make fun of the Lions or the Red Wings. I don't understand that shit at all. It's Detroit, bro.
It's fucking stupid.
Or Spenny's only fans, period.
That's true.
Or that as well. All right, let's take the break then before we get too far behind. How about chill?
Oh, we're on chill already?
Yeah.
Chill medicated.
They got good stuff.
Hold on, I got it here somewhere. It's buried deep where the pain is.
Hey.
Let's face it, no matter what we do, we all have our aches and pains that we deal with on a daily basis. Providing you with a reliable relief so that you can live your best life is what Chill Medicated is here to do. Chill Medicated's line of topical products are non-transdermal, meaning it does not get you high, making it the perfect fit for all-day use in any environment. Find reliable relief where it matters most. Pain may be inevitable, but suffering is not. Try it today at chillmedicatedcbd.com.
Ever wonder what goes on inside the game?
Deep ball's got a man and got him. Touchdown, Braylon Edwards.
Join Braylon Edwards and Shep.
Edwards has it. 10-5, touchdown.
On the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Lamar looks in zone. Got Edwards for the touchdown.
Where they dive deep into the heart of sports. Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they're bringing you expert analysis, exclusive interviews, and a fresh perspective on the sports you love. Don't miss it, only on the Woodward Sports Network. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week. Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at WoodwardSports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Ruhl here for Sun Cruiser. You guys know what it is, man. We drink these things a lot because they taste good. You will like them as well. 4.5% alcohol, just 100 calories, only 1 gram of sugar, and no bubbles. Eminently crushable if that's what you want to do. Good drink, too, to just kind of hang out. If you're at a party or whatever, Sun Cruiser's the move. Yeah, they're great in the summer, but they're great in the wintertime, too. Today's like summer. D-Mac, you'd play golf today, wouldn't you?
I might.
You might. Okay, so there you go. But anyway, though, Sun Cruiser, man, proud partner of the Detroit Lions. Real iced tea, real vodka, Sun Cruiser. Keeping it pushing, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal, Ruhl, D-Mac, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Subscribe. Look at that. Just about there. Any day now.
Where we at, Spenny?
Let me check. I think we're like 200 away.
200 away.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. So if you got friends, tell them to subscribe just so we can get the play button and I can tell my kids, hey, your dad's got that juice. Even though it's not me, but
Yeah.
I'll tell them that.
You know it's not going to be enough, Neal. These kids be having 7, 8 of them just in the closet.
Yeah. I know. Well, we'll start.
Your little one, that's cute. You know?
Woodward Sports Chat. Danny G, I'll always support the Pistons, but I can't stand the NBA.
Let it go, man.
That's
You can't do both of those at the same time. I'm sorry to tell you.
DNC ENT. Neal, say what you want about Trae Young, about while we were all making fun of the Wizards, they have been low-key cooking. Traded Beal for CP3, then CP3 for Poole, then Poole for McCollum, then McCollum for Trae.
They have a decent nucleus. I did want to get your thoughts, though. Like, Trae Young for CJ McCollum and Corey Kispert is nuts. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a little nuts. Even for Trae Young, that's a little nuts.
And the Hawks got better.
They did.
Yeah, because he's not there.
Because he's not there.
There you go. It's about time they actually pulled the trigger. I was surprised.
And they're out of the salary. Like, contracts off the books. They don't have to deal with him. Like,
right. Jalen Johnson,
Yeah.
kind of
he's the guy
He's
there.
the guy,
now,
yeah,
like-
for sure.
No, he's a guy there. You know what I'm proud of? I'm proud of Pistons fans. I didn't see one person, and I expected to see a few, that were going to be like,
Get us Trae Young.
yeah.
Like, what?
I was waiting on that.
For what?
That would have been my point. And I waited. You guys know how sometimes I let people do the work for me.
Oh, of course.
And then I live for that.
Yeah, I know you do.
Yeah. They didn't do it. So I was proud of Pistons fans.
That's where Brad Holmes applies. We're good.
You know what? D-Mac, I want to pose this question to the people, and this is off the script, and it kind of just popped in my head. You know what else I'm kind of proud of Pistons fans for? I have not heard the trade deadline's 3 weeks away in the NBA. Like, it's coming up quick. I have not heard the amount of Pistons fans that I've heard say, you know what, if they don't make a move, I would be all right with it. It's been stunning. It's been stunning.
I'm the last of a dying breed.
No, but I think that, what do you always say, right? When you say the same thing about when we re-sign our own guys, because our own guys are the best guys out there. Maybe there's nobody else that will be out there to improve this team without taking it back because of what they built off the bench. and the way they support each other and the minutes and the flow. So the one thing I'm confident in out of any GM of any of our teams is that Trajan Langdon, if there's a move to be made to benefit this team, like and Tom Gores as the owner, it'll be made. It's just like what you're saying is maybe that the fans are agreeing and it's that there's really not that person out there with the return that you want to give up, right? Like, no, like that just tells me more is that, hey, Ron Holland Jr., I don't want to get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. So as it gets closer, there'll be more talk and stuff like this, but I'm asking you, are you not confident with if you go into battle in the playoffs with what you have here that you can be successful, or is it you need something small?
So I would always prefer something small because you guys know where I'm at with this. When you get in the playoffs, what happens? You're not 12 deep. You're not 10 deep.
No, you're not.
In the playoffs, you're not. You're taking your top 8, maybe your top 9. If he's a specialist, like a three-point shooter, a defender, 3-and-D type guy. In the playoffs, everything shrinks. So I wouldn't mind the Dennis Schroeder type move, like that philosophy, where you go get a proven vet that and like, look, I see this too.
You bring up a good point too with that name, a proven vet. Maybe it's a guy that's been here. Maybe it's a guy that's
somebody that's on an expiring. You know what I mean, like.
But it might be somebody out like to look at to that. But is that what it is? Is it the Schroeder type? Is it the shooter? Is that what they need? I guess get into the weeds a little bit of what would that player be?
I think they need a go-to scorer at the wing position. I don't think they really need any other guards. You see how the guard play has been this year, pretty damn good between Cade and Marcus Sasser and some of these other guys on the team. So I'm good at the guard. I just need a forward that can score.
Here's what I don't get. Mishanuga, we should just trade LeVert for some sailboat fuel.
Y'all got to chill on LeVert, man. I get it, but...
I don't. Like, I like LeVert.
I do, too.
Like, he is that Schroeder type dude. Like,
and I get it. He has his moments where, he's kind of like, what the hell are you doing? But overall, he's going to be a positive in the playoffs.
But last night, he was a positive in that game.
He was, for sure.
Last night, he was a positive in that game. And this was the exact kind of game where you need Karis LeVert to win the game. And he didn't, go win it on his own.
No, he had help. He didn't have to.
What do you have? 5, 2, and 3 with 1 turnover in 12 minutes, dude. Mm-hmm. That's efficient.
But we talked about how good Dennis was. His stat line don't look the greatest. It's just about how can you contribute late in games. How can you contribute to winning?
Mr. D. Slaughter, I would like a trade, but I would not completely freak out. I would be a little disappointed, though. Greg Rounds, I don't think anyone actually thinks Trae Young would fit here. DNCENT said something earlier, and I lost it.
Yeah, you guys mad that Trae Young went somewhere else?
No. Trae Young, dude,
Trae Young sucks.
That's over. That's over, right?
Yeah, it's been over.
He had his Anthony Lynn moment and stuff.
That's a great comp. Look at the hockey guy there. That is a great comp. He had his little run. What was it, about 16 months?
Yeah, he cooked the Knicks in the playoffs.
Yeah.
They got to Eastern Finals, and then just nothing.
And then you never heard from them. And they went all in. They went and got him DeJounte Murray. All these moves they made to try to facilitate this guy. Yeah, none of them worked. And the only time it did work is when they kind of shoved him to the side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they did have that 1 year, but it didn't materialize.
Mike G. Neal, the flagship told us Paul Davis was getting buzzed on Twisted Tea, but I think it was Sun Cruiser. Shout out Sun Cruiser.
Shout out.
If it were me sitting next to Paul Davis, it would have been Sun Cruiser. You guys know that.
Those tall boy Sun Cruisers are.
Yeah. I'm really proud of that. Spenny, you want something though, right?
Oh yeah.
What's the philosophy?
I'm with KG.
We're not doing the name game anymore.
No, I'm with KG. I want a scoring wing. I want a guy, possibly an upgrade to Tobias Harris, that's going to go out there and allows Asar Thompson to be Asar Thompson because you have another guy that create shots and hit shots on his own. So whether it's a 3, whether it's a 4, I'm not mad. I'm not worried because Asar can guard the forwards. Asar can play 4 if you get the 3, whatever that is. So, I'm with KG. I want a scoring wing.
Chili Damon, Karis for Trae. No. Yeah, hard no. They couldn't even get a first-round pick for him. That told you what the league thought about him. They missed their window to trade him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even still, you would think they would get a first-round pick.
He's like Michael Fulmer.
He is
depreciating asset, dude. Like,
no, I get it, but he's still a double-double.
Comp, too.
It is a great comp. It was his value was a lot like his hairline.
Yeah.
Man. Like it just,
Right.
it just kept going back.
Yeah.
You just kept losing.
But he's a 2010 guy, and that's crazy. He got that kind of trade. That's why I just think that's crazy.
I'm not this Michael Porter Jr. guy that everybody else
I am.
is.
I would love Michael.
I
Porter
feel
Jr.
like on this team, it could work. It could work.
Like,
I did. Neal, trust me, I get you because I've been a little hesitant on him too. I think it could work.
he's a black
'cause you
hole,
need a
and
guy
he's a stopper,
Yeah.
but that's what we need.
Insulated, right?
And right,
Yeah.
right now, you have a black hole and you have a stopper in Tobias, and he's just not efficient when it comes to shooting the ball.
See, that's it. That's like take a 30,000-foot view of this team right now. Right now, you can look to see you can bring in some of these guys that maybe the talent hasn't done anything else there because they haven't had a system in place or they haven't had guys to lean on. When you come to this team, you don't have to be the guy. The guy's already here.
Yep.
How can you support this guy with being one of those? They've set up more of like when we talk about the Lions and their sort of culture of the acceptability or playing a certain way. And that's throughout, like you said, through the bench, through everything else. So who's going to be those top guys, Neal? Like you said, when it shrinks down to go to, because as you're saying, yeah, you want to add something. This is what I'd say to add, but everything else, you could add anything because it would work insulated in this lineup.
Yeah, I think Michael Porter Jr. with a JB Bickerstaff, that's where I kind of get intrigued. Because that skill set for what we already got over here, maybe you can change some of those tendencies, and he can really contribute to this team winning more games. So I'm all for it.
You're in a position now with your team to take somebody that you think that has the potential, maybe like a bit of a reclamation project. That, what do they say? New scenery, new coach, new something like that, because of the structure and the system and the culture that this Pistons team in a very short time has built.
All right, let's do this. I want to do Thursday fights. We haven't done it in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
We got a good one, I've been told. I'm excited. For those of you that don't know, we just take
It's a change-up.
Yeah.
It's different than the normal fights that we show. It's more of us. I want to get Darren's opinion on how to survive a situation like this.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I'm super intrigued.
It's
I haven't
more
seen it
intrigue.
yet, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Usually it's like crowd fights.
Yeah. Oh no, it's crowd fight, but it's not like we normally get the one-on-one, the
Wild
clean cut
swing.
stuffs. Yeah, it's more of
We got a melee.
yeah, it's more of a melee survive.
Donnybrook.
Try to stay
Okay.
alive.
Okay, I
In
like
case
it.
you're in this situation.
Okay,
It's sort
I
of
like
like a grizzly bear attack.
I
Yeah.
like it. All right, then let's do it when we come back. Tell them about BlackRock.
BlackRock, I will tell you about BlackRock. Listen, go to blackRockRestaurants.com to find a location near you. They have the best stuff in the game. They got a brand new menu full of items like the crab stuffed portobellos with hollandaise. I'm telling you, you guys know I'm a big mushroom guy. I'm a big seafood guy, and I love eggs Benedict. So it's like, yeah, I love mushrooms. I love seafood. The crab stuffed portobellos with hollandaise over top, so good. And make sure you check out that 25-ounce sirloin, the Enforcer, courtesy of our own Darren McCarty. It's on the menus now. Go to BlackRockRestaurants.com, mention Woodward Sports, get 20% off your total bill. It's BlackRock.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts Woodward Sports.
Neal Ruhl here for Jack's Car Wash. Look, guys, it's finally sunny. You probably want to go get the car wash today. How about you get a free one? Text WSN to 888-522-1729, and poof, a free Jack's Car Wash will appear on your phone. There's over 40 locations all around Michigan. They all have the free vacuums, free compressed air, the free mat cleaning rooms, and the hand towel drying service. Guys, if you get your car wash, say, twice a month, you owe it to yourself to go to jackscarwash.com. Take a look at those subscription packages. And for roughly the cost of 2 car washes per month, you can have your car wash as many times as you want. The 28 out of 30 days that it rains here or snows here in the winter, you can take your car, get it all cleaned up at Jack's Car Wash in an unlimited amount of time. Go to jackscarwash.com. All right, back at it, everybody. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you here in hour number 2. Good discussion, good viewership, good energy from the people here today. Click the like button if you would be so kind. Subscribe. We're just at 100,000. So get into there. Good Pistons discussion, all of it. But it is Thursday, and we have DMAC here, and it's the first installment of this in the new year. Thursday Fights with Darren McCarty. This is entertaining and informative and educational and all of it. This is where we take a random fight. Darren McCarty, who knows a thing or two about fighting, will then take you through the fight from a fighter's eyes and break it down. So if you find yourself in a similar situation, now, DMAC, we have certain non-negotiables. Number 1, never wear a hoodie to the bar.
Right.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's bar base level.
You can tell where I'm not going after the show.
Yeah, absolutely. Never wear a hoodie to the bar. Start with that.
Absolutely.
But DMAC, if you could,
real quick, before we get into this, I do want to put the disclaimer out there that we do not condone nor celebrate violence upon others. We are doing this in a joking and informative manner. Because Darren McCarty is very informative on this subject. He is going to teach people. This is an informational and comedic experience. We do not condone this type of behavior. Don't sue us. Okay.
All right, Spenny. So a little bit of backstory for the people here. We are going outdoors or indoors?
Outdoors in San Francisco at a 49ers game in the stands.
Okay, so we know, and for many of us at the experience, that sometimes some people get a little overserved, or it could be a heat of the moment. But in these stadium things, the first thing that I'll tell you is high ground. No matter where you are, if you can have the high ground, you're usually at an advantage.
Correct.
Right. So let's.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
You have the high ground.
You underestimate my power. All right, sorry.
All right.
So you said we're at Levi Stadium.
Yeah,
here,
let's rip through it
49ers.
once, and then we'll double back.
We'll rip through. I'm going to let you watch, and then we'll get it down.
So we have the crowd going, which is good. Now we have intent.
Looks like something was thrown.
Absolutely, something was thrown, and here we go.
Yep. Oh, damn.
Here we go. So the people are going at it. Big mosh scene.
Jeez. Oh, big guy
boy,
off the top.
Big guy came in
Big boy.
eliminating people.
And
you know what? Good for him.
for him.
I'll explain later. Good for him.
Oh, this is a Royal Rumble we got.
We got a Joe Montana jersey, which is pretty cool.
Yep. This is a downhill Donnybrook.
Is that a Patrick Willis jersey?
Oh, yeah.
The real ones.
Oh,
no.
tank top.
Patrick Willis, the GOAT.
Yep.
Yeah, tank top. Is having a bag
DMAC,
of it.
this follows your theory of high ground is typically better. You don't want to be fighting uphill.
Well, even to the fact that if you're going to send in your offensive lineman, man, just bowl him down. That was actually like not a bad move. But what I'm getting from this is that there's the 49ers fans, the red jerseys, and then there's a bunch of people without jerseys on. You can't really tell, right, who is fighting who.
Yeah.
Right. Like I can't specifically say that these are the Sharks and these are the Sochies and stuff.
Little sibling.
So in that, like where you see here, when you're going into attack into another portion, right? As we see, the instigation is from the down low to get up high. First of all, you don't know what you're entering into. You're probably the whole section. And as you can see, is where you're dialed in to go get somebody else somebody's teeing off on you from the top. Again, higher ground. So you see this guy here, somebody's mad about something. There's a few guys mad about something.
This guy here, I don't like, D-Mac, in the white T-shirt, and I'm glad he got what he got.
But I think he, I don't know if you've been in this situation before, but that's his buddy.
Oh my God.
That's his buddy, right? That went in there, so you're either in or you're out, right? Like, I mean, if he's going to be mad, maybe be mad at his buddy that put him in this situation. But, yeah, you got to watch out for flying objects as human beings and big human beings. I like that move.
Of course,
I don't
that's a
think
wrestling move, right?
I don't
He
think
calculates
that.
it.
I'm just going to go from it looks more like a wrestling, and you don't want to mess with the Samoans.
Yeah, that's a crossbody off the
See,
top.
Big Guy's not
so
trying to do
smash
anything.
right there.
Big Guy's not trying to do
was
anything.
that a solo Sokoa? Or
It
was
might
that
be
one
a
of the
solo
bloodline?
flying headbutt.
What did you
man.
say, Spenny?
The big guy's not trying to do anything,
No.
and then you see the guys in the white comes in. He's trying to break it up right here. Big guy's trying to break it up, and then he catches a straight.
And then
from the dude
O'Reilly-
in the white right there.
Yeah.
Pissed them off.
There it
Boom,
is.
and then look at you see his eyes there. The hat came off. You see the eyes, and then he just attacks.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's what Ryan Lentz gets
Yep.
for sticking his head in there, and it wasn't about you,
Now
bro.
I can't really tell if it was. It seemed like it was more like 2 or 3 or 4 against the whole section.
I think so. I think well, this guy starts it.
Yeah.
The guy in the black comes to back the guy in the Steve Young jersey, and then just all hell
Did somebody
breaks.
spit at somebody?
So he
Oh.
comes over here. Boom.
Well, he
somebody
wasn't
saw.
even involved. You always like that guy that's in the back of the crowd where there's 2 guys chirping.
When
and he
you
just
throw
took
a
off.
punch, over your boy's shoulder while standing behind him to hit
Yeah.
somebody, that's soft.
Yeah.
And then, boom, dude in the top gets a couple in, and then the boy in the white shirt comes to back his boys. Big guy tries to break it up. He catches a stray.
and that.
Yep, and that's where it changed. That's where it changed. In this moment, I knew I fucked up.
You're
That-
probably
that's
wondering
exactly
how I got
what
it.
the
Yeah.
meme is.
Look at that.
You're
And
probably
he
wondering
knew.
how I
And
got
He knew.
because here's the one thing I'll tell you. I'll tell you this. Big boy right there, he didn't feel nothing. He's going through there. He knows he's going face first into those stands, but you know what? He's making sure that you're going to eat a little
It's
bit
gonna be
more.
worse for him.
You're going worse to the whatever.
Love is real. Wants
don't-
to know, D-Mac, love is real in the chat. Is the big boy available to play left tackle?
Oh, for real. It's time. It's Vader time. God
I was gonna
damn,
say,
man.
dude,
It's
give him a
Vader
call,
time.
Grind Time Wrestling Academy. Come on out,
Right,
kid.
for real.
Put you
Give
in
him
the
a
ring.
tryout.
Yeah, not the smartest. So, yeah, again, we don't know what provoked all that, but
It looks like something was thrown. And can we just acknowledge that the tried and true throwing preferably a chair or a cup is going to incite a riot
something
instantly.
off. Oh, yeah.
Instantly. It don't matter
It
what
never,
it is.
it never does.
you know what I got out of that, right? Like with the red jerseys or whatever. Like that's a group that probably sits in that section. Like they know each other. That looked like more of a tribe or like
Yeah.
your section 125 crew that you go
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
games with or whatever. And somebody, somebody got a little out of hand and that's how they dealt with it. But yeah, okay. So, little hindsight too. If you're gonna get involved with your buddies, do not sucker punch the biggest guy
Yeah, that's fair.
because it could
Probably
end.
shouldn't do that.
Especially if you got the high
Especially
ground.
when he's got the higher ground, because that was like a boulder coming downhill,
I know.
and he don't care.
You're not stuck
Dude,
with
it
that.
looked like that. Did you see the meme in Orlando for the Indiana Jones?
Oh yeah, the guy.
That's what it looked like. The rock coming down, smushing him.
And again, we do not condone nor promote the violence upon others in any way. This was for informative and comedic purposes.
Woodward
Don't sue us.
Sports.
Were you entertained?
I wonder how the chat's going to take this. All right, well, let's see. Mike G, quote, Bam Bam Bigelow is going top rope. DNC ENT, okay, but for real, why is it always a 49ers or a Raiders game? I don't know.
I didn't know they could fight like
It's
that.
the Heat in Cali.
Well, Combat Legs
And
says,
a lot of Latin blood out there. I'll say
Yeah,
that
true,
too. The
yeah.
Heat and that Latin blood.
Latino fire?
Oh yeah.
Combat Legs gives his 2 cents on it. They put fentanyl in the beer out there. Maybe that's part of it.
There's
There's also a lot of
docile.
love. There's also a lot of love for the big guy that could be Taylor Decker's replacement. People laughing at quote Bam Bam Bigelow.
That's hilarious.
So yeah, that was a pretty good one, man. That was D-Mac, and I'll say this: I never really gave that its full attention. The altitude,
High ground.
You're going downhill.
Yeah.
You have a physics advantage right off the rip.
Right.
And I never
Then
thought about that.
Like if you're engaged now, there's times where it can work to your disadvantage. But not when you're being,
If they get their
not
hands
if you're
on
the aggressor.
Yeah, if they
not
get
if
their
you're the
hands on
aggressor.
you, it could be a problem. Right?
Well, right, but not when you're gonna take one and then go downhill when you don't give a F.
Yep.
But what happens?
What
Dude,
was-
I'm surprised that chair survived.
Yeah.
I mean, literally.
Mishanuga in the chat, and everyone goes back like nothing happened. That is weird how that goes down. Too.
Right. Next play.
That's what it's all about right there.
Yeah. Hey,
Someone's
You just
down
got to
coming
get it
up.
out of your system.
It's
then go
still
back
the
to watch
NFL.
Dude,
football.
think about back in the day. We all seen those. Spenny, did you make it to the Silverdome back in the day?
Oh, I did not.
No, dude.
I keep hearing the stories of
Neal,
rumbles,
those
though.
fights in the upper bowl or whatever.
Legendary.
Like you'd stop and you'd not watch the game. You
from
just
across the stadium,
from across the
Yeah.
stadium, and there'd be 4 or 5,
and there'd be
just
blood on the wall.
Donnie
man.
Brooks, man.
They were legendary, no doubt. Jay Rago says he put his full weight on him. That's a flag.
Yeah.
All right, great. Hey, great segment, D-Mac.
Oh,
I loved
excellent.
it. I'm learning.
Good job,
No
Spenny.
hoodies at the bar. Always have the high ground.
High
If you
ground
leave-
when possible.
If you leave this show with nothing else,
Yeah.
no hoodie at the bar. Always have the high ground.
And don't upset the big guy.
It doesn't guarantee you escapability, but it puts you in a better position.
And if you're going to sucker punch the big guy, knock him out.
Yeah, you better.
And you know what? The percentage of that happening, you're better off just not doing
Very low.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're better off just not doing
Yeah,
it.
and especially when you go into something like that and you see the big guy trying to
Break it up.
Peacemake? Yeah,
then
come
that's
on.
when you break it up to whatever else because it's not going to end good for you.
No.
So you're going to make him mad, and that's it. Because here's the attitude, right? He knows he's the biggest guy. Right, he knows, but he wants to be cool because his girl's there and whatever.
Because
like
he
this.
knows he
But
has that in the
right,
toolbox.
Right.
No, and then you turn that gauge off where it's like fuck you, right? Then you're done. Like go watch that again and watch the man doesn't care if he's gonna hit his face on the chair, whatever like that, because he's gonna smack the living shit out of the kid in the white.
Right. And come down to grind time.
Yeah.
Come down to Grind Time Wrestling Academy.
Right.
Yeah, we'll teach you how to fall safely.
There you go.
And if the furnace or the air conditioning ever goes out at Grind Time Wrestling Academy, you know what D-Mac's call is going to be. That's right, Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. There is no doubt about it. They've been in the game since the 80s, everybody. KG knows.
Oh,
He had
yeah.
some furnace issues. Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning rolled on out. Got the issue handled. KG is back to living his best life. So, again, go to their website, sharonsheating.com. You can take a look at quotes. If you know that furnace is getting down towards the end, you can get an understanding of what they're going to cost, how you can pay for it with the financing options, all of that. It's not just heating and air conditioning, too. They do the whole home generators. They do the hot water tanks. So there it is, everybody. Keep them ready for you. SharonsHeating.com, keeping Michigan families comfortable and safe for over 42 years.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
All right, guys, let's talk about something that takes your chill game to the championship level. That's Gold Crown. You know the slogan, smoke like royalty. Gold Crown is a Michigan brand through and through with some of the finest cannabis products in the state, whether it's their Crown Jewels gummies packed with flavor and effects that'll keep you vibing, or their infused jester pre-rolls that hit you harder than a Lions linebacker. Gold Crown is all about giving you top shelf quality without the royal price tag. All rise for the reign of royal highs, only with Gold Crown.
All right, everybody, back out of here. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal, Ruhl, Darren McCarty, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Subscribe, click the like button, do all that stuff that you're supposed to do. We have the link there at the top of the chat, the Detroit Free Press High School Player of the Week. Give my man Luke Lauer a vote of Rochester High School. Averaged 15 points a game, averaged 5 steals per game. They got wins against Ann Arbor Skyline and Utica Ford. And don't let the machine that is the Catholic Leagues and their Catholic League bots determine this. And in the Super Duper chat, by the way.
Super Duper. Somebody dropped it.
Somebody
20
dropped
to
it.
tell us this stuff.
Absolutely. So we're uncovering stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Journalistic tendencies that we're showing here. Gordon Jones in the Super Duper chat. At Catholic Central, the priest would make us fill out those polls for Athlete of the Week during lunch. Rest in peace, Father Kaufman. So, hey, don't tell me it's not real.
Oh, yeah.
There's evidence.
It's the machine.
It's the machine. Don't let the Catholic League spam bots do this. Vote for the real. Vote
Right.
for the real athletes.
Don't fall for the propaganda.
Get my guy Luke Lauer from Rochester High School. Give it to him. Just click the link and vote for him, man. Just take a stand against the Catholic League bots. All right? Chalk one up. Public school, damn it.
Oh, hell yeah!
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Talking about America, man.
Thanks, Steve.
Lunchbox. Neal, all I can hear when I see that spear is Vince saying, "That's got to be Kane." Mishanuga. That was the best segment today. People love it, man. People love it. Elgato, when we getting our regular usernames back? I don't know. I don't work for YouTube, so I can't.
Probably not.
I can't.
We ain't got them back by now.
Get the what back?
Our regular usernames. It was a time where we didn't have these stupid long-ass names in the YouTube chat. People were going by their usernames, and they changed that for some reason.
Yeah.
John Effing Lord, fight the machine, no doubt. Brad Holmes is speaking today at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, how about that? Appointment viewing.
D-Mac, this is
popcorn ready.
This is gonna shatter like streaming records and stuff like that for like press conferences and stuff like that. I'll be locked in. Everyone's gonna be locked in. And by the way, you can tap into the heavyweights 5 to 7.
Oh man,
for reaction to it.
They
Wall
finna
to wall.
clean up.
Yep,
Are there key things that you need to hear? Are there key things that you need him to address?
There's a key tone I need.
A key tone.
I like that,
from the tone master himself.
Yeah,
I like
so we're
that,
just
Neal.
looking for tone.
I'm looking for some kind of tone. And the kind of tone I want to hear is we are going to get active and address needs directly.
Yeah.
And that which is like cover for free agency. Because look, guys, this summer is this offseason is the offseason of being uncomfortable. And a lot of people are going to have to do uncomfortable things. Brad has shown like look, DJ Reed, you quote unquote broke the bank for him. That's fair. I know people forget that, but we lost someone and you replaced someone, so it never really got the thunder that it deserved. We don't have time to replenish the offensive line through the draft. We don't. We can replenish one spot from the draft. We cannot replenish a center, possibly a tackle,
Right.
maybe a guard.
And throw them out there game one.
Game one,
Yeah.
Let's go. Can't do it. So you have to pay the tax. You have to pay the tax. You have to get a center.
Yeah.
I don't need to hear him say, here's my center shopping list. Here's where we're going.
And he's not going to do that.
And he's not going to do it. And nor should he. And nor will he. So I understand that. D-Mac, I need to hear the tone of I'm prepared to do uncomfortable things. That's what I need to hear the tone of. And you know me. Again, I'll speak for a lot of people. Not everybody, but I speak for a lot of people where I have thoroughly enjoyed the job he's done here. He's taken us to heights that we haven't had ever.
Yeah.
But now it gets hard, right? Now it gets uncomfortable.
That's where you're making money.
Now it gets tough because you have to kind of rebuild some things on the fly.
You're getting in the septic tank right now.
Boom.
Boom. You
And
got to go
and
clean.
you got to mask up and get in there.
Yeah.
It's time to be the plumber.
Yep.
Right? You
D-Mac,
didn't
you
want to
are-
do it. You knew you had to, but the time has come.
Dirty
D-Mac-
Jobs.
Yep. 100%.
Dirty jobs, Mike
I used to
Rowe.
love that show.
Yeah, no, but
D-Mac, you talked about it. You said if I didn't get in hockey, I probably would have went in the family business and been in air conditioning and climbing. He's got to go climb in the vents where you can't turn around and twist and move. Like, this is what he's got to do.
and I think that to that point is like to address the things that we've seen and the glaring and obviously like if he comes out and says, unfortunately the injuries, okay, yeah. But you got to do a better job. He knows you got to do a better job of getting replacements or do a better job of solidifying what you've lost. I mean, I think what you're saying, Neal, is that, okay, we can all sort of give him that break of the Frank not coming, him spinning the wheels and losing.
And by the way, for that, D-Mac, my understanding of that is that was sprung on that.
No, that's what I'm saying. And the way that, so the way I read the situation is that they're not incompetent in my mind enough that if they knew it was coming, they wouldn't be prepared. Right? That's other organizations, not this regime.
Yeah, that's bad.
Okay. So how they reacted to it and what they did and what came out of it, right? It didn't work.
Side note, though, I don't want to hear that in terms of the press conference. Like, don't tell me the Frank Ragnow situation because it seems like excuses. That's not really doing anything.
As long as you address it, as long as I'm looking for it. If he uses that to say, I can't be in this position again to lose that because I realized that was the integral part of what we've lost. I'm going to go out and I'm going to replace that offensive line, whether it's the left tackle or the center, whether it's in the draft or free agency, best available guy, stuff like that, right? Where the imperativeness that I want, it starts with your center.
Yeah.
It starts with your offensive line, right?
gotta go by
it
one.
starts with your offensive line. You have everything else in place. Hopefully the guys that come back, but your offensive line, which has to be your juggernaut, which is the grit, the grime, the whatever it is that your identity is spoken on, got cracked. It's got cracked.
Yeah.
But it can be repaired.
But it can be repaired, and that's it. Woodward Sports chat thread. John Parker, Neal, Spenny, KG, in the spirit of being uncomfortable, do you think if by some miracle Brad makes a big trade, who do you think would get traded? John, we never see that in the league. Yeah. Never.
It's a signing.
Yeah. You never see trades in the league like that. You never see NBA shit. You know what I'm saying? Like trade that. Maybe at the trade deadline that keeps picking up speed. And John, with all due respect, like we'll circle back to that. 1,000,000% we'll circle back to that. Chuck Brewer, you don't want to start 3 rookies on the offensive line with 1 second-year starter. It would go so well, LOL. No, Chuck, and that's it, man. You don't have a choice. We don't have time.
You got behind. Like you said, now you got to pay the tax for
Now you
that.
got to pay the tax.
Yes.
Go
Got to
pay
pay
tax.
the troll
So you
toll,
gotta-
man.
Yeah.
You do? No, you do.
You were ahead of the game.
But
now
if you
behind.
pay the tax, you're back in the game.
Yeah.
Real cream of wheat. Sure would have been nice to have some third-round picks this year. Real cream of wheat, I know
Y'all-
that's a talking point for a
Yeah,
lot of
like,
people.
y'all gotta get off
I'm not
that.
concerned about that.
It's over with now. We don't have the picks.
Yeah, well,
let it go.
And can we say like Tesla? Did he break the Lions rookie record for touchdowns? Like, can we say there's something there?
Yeah. Oh no,
at a bare minimum. Can we
I'm willing to
there's
say
something
he's
there?
hit on that pick. There's no evidence to suggest he hasn't hit on that pick.
Right. So I think that's fair to say. Like, it worked.
We get the capital, but I trust Brad Holmes' ability to maneuver in the draft. This is where he does get aggressive. Is the draft. If he sees something, he wants to move back or go forward, he's proven to do that.
And I think we're getting back like a 4th-round pick because DJ Reed didn't play enough of the snaps to cancel out the Carlton Davis thing. So I think we get a 4th-round pick.
Yeah. And by the way, though, guys, here's I'm just asking everyone to meet me here at this. If a 3rd-round pick is the difference between you being a Super Bowl caliber team and not, then you're not a Super Bowl caliber team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this, there has to be a shift of fundamentals now. There has to be a shift in urgency. There has to be a shift in focus. And I've rocked with Brad. Again, man, like,
Yeah.
for people that are watching this, I rock with Brad Holmes.
We
I
were
do.
called Brad bots.
Which, okay, whatever you want to call it. He only re-signs his guys. Yeah, his all-pro guys. Like, again, that's the disclaimer. But now I'm shifting more towards you guys. I'm not shifting away from Brad Holmes. I'm just saying that we don't have time to develop a center. We don't. So you got to go get one that's ready to rock now. And whatever it costs, it costs. And that's
a tax. You can make up for the miss that you can say because the execution wasn't there for this year on the center and the offensive line and the way that they mixed it around and stuff by going out there and getting one of the guys that we mentioned yesterday that is up for free agent or going out there and making the splash. That should that not be right now as you're looking at it, your big splash move would be that centerman? That center. Yes. Is it called a centerman?
Center. Yeah, no, just center. That's hockey, bro.
No, I understand that, but I mean, like, you could call him a center man.
Right,
he's a center man.
Yeah.
He's a center man.
Real quick,
I'm not a centerman. I'm a center man.
I wanted to ask y'all because I agree with everything that y'all saying. Do y'all want any type of acknowledgement? Because I want that, and I just want acknowledgement of what the hell took place this year. Do you need?
Yeah.
I want to hear him echo the same sentiments as Dan Campbell. I want to hear him come out there and
wasn't good enough.
Maybe not apologize per se, but to say, yeah, I fucked up. Like we did not do enough. We did not put the team in the right situations, and we are going to make some changes about the way we do business. Because that's what Dan Campbell said, and that's what I needed to hear from him. And I need Brad to echo those same sentiments and then execute on that and actually do that. Don't just go out there, say it, and then re-sign Levi Onwuzurike and Marcus Davenport. Like, go out there, say that, and then actually make the changes needed.
Yep. So that's kind of where I am with it, too. In terms of the draft, yeah, they have first round, second round. They do not have a third-round pick. They have their fourth-round pick, a fifth-round pick. They have a sixth-round pick, 2 sixth-round picks, as I see it right here.
That's more than enough. If you guys
and a 7th-round pick. So, and again, I'm not – who you drafting in the third round that's going to come play center from day one?
Nobody.
Or guard?
Nobody.
Like, what are the odds of that? You got to go fix one of these offensive line positions immediately through free agent. There's no other choice.
Yeah.
There's no other choice. Woodward Sports, Super Chat. Sergotic, I think Brad Holmes will say the same thing Dan Campbell was saying in his last press conference.
Yeah, Dan kind of made the gesture that, we're not that far off. I think that's what Brad's going to go up there and be like, we're not as far off as people think.
Yeah, and I do think that's fair, too.
If some things went differently this year, I feel like it's going to be a little bit of that.
Yeah. And also, too, you know what else you know what I do want to hear him say? Which you never would, but it's how everyone's feeling. Enough of the Onwuzurike and the Pascal and the Davenport.
Yes.
Enough. You tried, and I didn't give a ton of grief. Spenny didn't give a ton of grief. Like, we spent nothing on them.
For that to be your number one option.
Your plan.
Yeah, exactly.
Your plan.
You've done it too many times. It was cute with Emmanuel Mosley. Okay, it's a nice story, but the rest of these guys,
I don't mind.
What are we doing?
I don't mind signing an injured player with high upside on a veteran minimum contract
as a spin
to see if it could work.
Yeah.
I mind it when you have multiple of them and that's who you're going with.
Yeah, figuring, hey, one will work.
Yeah, we'll get a full season out of one of these guys.
Right.
And no, you won't.
And
you didn't get a season out of all three of them.
A lot of them have an injury history too. It's like, come on, man, we got to do better. We in the high rent district now. You gotta act like it.
If Marcus Davenport was your fourth edge rusher, okay, I can stomach that. But when he is supposed to be your starter all year in a Super Bowl window, come on.
But Spenny, I was told he's going to play 17
You got to believe me. Listen, I was trying, all right? I didn't know what else to do. Sometimes you got to try to actualize things. I was trying to actualize it. And it's not my fault. You guys didn't believe in Tinkerbell, and so she died.
You did this.
You did it, not me.
This is on you. Blood's on your
I do believe in fairies.
But
That's
yeah.
so funny.
Nitty gritty. If Brad signs Davenport again, we riot. D-Mac, he can't do it again, right?
No, he better not. He better not.
No, he can, but to Spenny's point, if it's your fourth or fifth or whatever like that as a throw-in, but no.
Yeah, you got
also. I don't think
just based on how it went.
I don't think Davenport fits the whole Lions.
He don't.
He seems like aloof. Like he's more of a I don't know. He's also obviously been going through a lot, and say what you want about him. I'm sure he wants to be out there, so it's probably very upsetting for him as well.
Right.
But he doesn't give me that like Dan Campbell guy type of vibe.
Is he out there with a broken trachea?
No.
There are dudes that are.
There were. Yep.
You know, like that's.
It's just always something, man. We can't. Sometimes you do things for good PR too.
Yeah,
like just throw the crumb to the fans. Let's not do this.
And you're gonna get a hangnail. You got to play through it. You know, but we'll see.
Mike G, please no villain hoodies at the 4:00 presser, Brad. I think there's a good chance you are not going to see the villain hoodie.
Yeah, just a lion zip is fine.
Yeah. All right. So okay. We touched on it. Spenny, what do you want to do? Because we're right in the middle of no man's land. I have a college football playoff question for the people.
Okay. Yeah, let's just double up, and then we'll come back to that.
All right.
So let me tell you about Mad Packs. Go to getmadpacks.com to find a store near you carrying the best product in the game. Whether it's the high-low pre-rolls, boom shakalakas, all that good stuff. You can also get any of their top shelf strains, and they have a new line of concentrates, and they got their own set for it. It's not middleman from here. It's not over. No, they got their own factory. They're creating it in-house, so you know it's the best quality stuff, and it gets the jobs done. Check it out at getmadpacks.com. Mad flavor, mad high, mad packs. What about Buddy's Pizza?
Buddy's Pizza, everybody. That's right, the original Detroit-style pizza. We're back from the holidays right now. So, hey, you can get back on that promo code 10meal. Save 10% off your order. They invented Detroit-style pizza. All right, you hear all these, like, chain places that are like, hey, we have authentic Detroit-style pizza. That's odd. You weren't at Buddy's in 1946. You didn't create it. Buddy's did. So, again, guys, go to one of the 20 Buddy's locations around the Metro Detroit area, or just jump on the web, buddyspizza.com. Make that order tonight. You're going out to college football playoff. Use the promo code 10meal. Save 10% on your entire order. Buddy's, the original Detroit-style pizza since 1946.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Wicked Pickle. Remember, this Friday starts the Woodward Sports Pickleball Open. Oh, it is tomorrow. Dang.
Yeah, right.
Come through. 7:30 is when it starts. Heavyweights will be broadcasting before that, and then you can see all your favorite Woodward Sports personalities going at it in the pickleball tournament. It's going to be a lot of fun. Come hang out with us at Wicked Pickle in Westland tomorrow from 5 beyond, because we're doing the heavyweight show there, and then we're doing the tournament after that. So make sure you come have fun at Wicked Pickle. And D-Mac, why don't you tell us about Loom?
Absolutely. Winter's got Michigan buzzing, and Loom is back with 2 brand new flavors. Grab the new orange, my favorite, or lemon lime buzzing today, crisp, smooth, perfectly buzzed at 7.5 milligrams THC. Or crank it up with Buzzin' Max, 100 milligrams of cherry, strawberry, watermelon bliss, low-cal, hangover-free, and all Michigan-made. Find them now at Loom.com or US sent 30 to get 30% off your entire order. Wow, that's how hot that deal is.
All right, we're back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty, KG, Spencer Raxter. Subscribe to the Woodward Sports YouTube channel. Click the like button, all that stuff. Wrapping up the Brad Holmes discussion. Galloping Lake, how many people are mad Brad didn't give up 2 first-round picks for Sauce Gardner? Not me. Well, I mean, Aiden Hutchinson has more interceptions than Sauce Gardner does in his career.
It's true.
Facts.
He does, if you're into that. All right, college football playoff tonight. Miami, Ole Miss. Obviously, then tomorrow is Oregon, Indiana, and then we will know the combatants for the College Football National Championship. I had a very baseline question for the Michigan fans, because Benny's Michigan State Spartans, and no one is aware of this more than Spenny. They are not at that level.
No.
They are not. Not yet, anyway.
They're doing a good job in the portal right now, though.
They are.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
Let's see what fits. Like I said, go out there, get a bowl game, 7-8 wins, and then you compete for playoffs after that.
There you go. So I have a question for the Michigan fans.
Don't smirk at me. Go on, ask your next question.
All right, here's the question. How close is Michigan to these 4 teams
Oof.
that are out there right now?
Oof.
And obviously they're not with them because they're not in there.
Yeah, clearly.
So I guess my question to you is then, what's it going to take for them to be there? For Michigan to be playing tonight or to be playing next Monday or whenever it is that they do the national championship?
Much in the way of the Lions and how we talk about they need to maybe have a philosophy change and do things a little bit differently. I think the same thing of Michigan. And you're going with the coach, a little more older school guy, so we'll see how that goes. But I just think they need to look at what's been working, and I know what the Big Ten is built off of. I know what Michigan, the brand, is built off of. But I would like them to just make some adjustments to that. Maybe embrace some different things offensively that you haven't done. You always seem to put a decent defensive product out there, so I'm not really worried about that. And just for God's sakes, come off your high horse. At least some of the people that are very involved and really control the things with this team, come off your high horse. You're in the mud now. Let's just continue that path. You seem to be willing to pay. I mean, Bryce stayed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not staying for the same shit he was staying for before, especially when this Sharon shit went down. So I would like them to just be like every other real serious college football team. Get in the mud. Go out there, recruit the best talent you can, and let's go run this shit.
Because, like, talent-wise, they're there, right? Like, their running game is elite.
Yes.
Offense simplifying it, and I know you guys are going to push back, but it's a legit question. Is it simply quarterback play? Is it simply that? Because look around at the quarterbacks. Like, look, I think professionally, I don't think Dante Moore is going to revive the Raiders when he gets picked number 2.
Of course.
I don't think that. I don't think Fernando Mendoza is going to save a franchise, if the Raiders take him at pick number 1 or whatever it is. But with all that being said, is it just that simple, D-Mac? Because when you look around the room right now at the teams that are in there, you guys laugh at Carson Beck. Carson Beck's a solid quarterback.
Yeah.
Solid.
We won with something similar, and I know he's a little worse, but J.J. McCarty. Considering what we had leading up to J.J., he was a breath of fresh air.
So, D-Mac, am I oversimplifying that?
No, I mean, I think it puts more of a spotlight because you've figured out, we can all agree that they, for the time being, with everything else, they have the right coach. They're starting to get the right system. So now the focus can be on the development of this quarterback. So if their quarterback, which I was told is supposed to be one of these up and coming better guys, then you're in the right position. You're headed in the right way. You're closer today than you ever have been as of late, the last few years. So we'll wait and see. But there's got to be, this is a year, you can give Bryce Underwood a pass from last year with everything that's gone around and everything else. But now you need to see what you've been told he is. And hopefully Winningham can bring that out of him.
Woodward Sports Chat, they're at Chuck Brewer. Neal, top 4, not close at all. Close to number 12, though. They are somewhat close until you look at next year's schedule. And then that's the rub. You're at Oregon. You're at Ohio State. Indiana's coming to town.
It's not happening.
You're playing
Oklahoma's coming to town.
Yeah,
it's not happening next year for sure.
So, again, man, and now we're talking, if it doesn't happen next year, then what?
One bite at the apple. Because if he's as generational as people say, he's going to be gone after 3 years.
Yeah.
So, You get what I'm saying here?
No, I hear you.
When you start breaking it down, man, there's not time. There's not.
You could also do yourself some favors on the schedule, but we've discussed that on here. So
Correct.
yeah,
Correct. They should just be playing Boston College.
yeah. Let's be real.
That's what I would be doing. But whatever.
No, but I think that's fair as far as QB play is fair at this point.
QB play is what prevented them from making the playoffs this year.
Correct.
It's very obvious.
Was that hard for you to say?
No.
It's hard for KG to say. So you agree?
No, but you've also agreed that he had shitty coaching.
Well, also at the same time, though, remember
And
when we discussed it, I was like, maybe it always had to be this way.
Yeah, but I'm not vibing with that. But I think everything as far as his play, I didn't absolve him of blame. I do agree that he takes some blame in that. Absolutely he does. He has to get better.
His decision-making is bottom tier.
Yeah.
Woodward Sports chat thread, galloping like the best QBs in the draft last year were Shedeur Sanders and Jackson Dart. So
Cam Ward's pretty good.
Cam Ward's pretty damn good.
yes, he was. Big dog. The kid makes $12 million. He gets what it is dished out.
Yeah, and that's real.
And
But-
I'm not being fair because D-Mac, I said, I'm sorry, man. For that kind of money, I need more than 9 passing touchdowns, and I'm the bad guy.
But with a Sharon situation
renegotiate.
kind of dropping out the sky, you got to – all I'm saying is he doesn't get blamed for that. Like, you can't control shit like that happening. That's a once-in-a-generation fuck-up right there. So
Yeah, but it doesn't negate
no, his
what
play.
happened
Yeah,
in
his
his
play.
play.
Absolutely
It's
not.
got to be better.
Yeah.
He's got to
Yeah.
be improved. I mean, that's not what you paid for, right? Or what you were told. Neal, you always go by what you're told,
Yeah.
whatever, but we were all told that. And if you're paying him that much money, I think as a fan base, you expected more. Now, you could say, okay, rookie, first year, coming, okay, all that stuff, that's thrown out the window. Now you got an adult as a coach. You got a guy who's bringing in, a system and stuff like this going to hold you accountable. We'll
Yeah.
see. Can the talent, can the talent supersede to that? You're right as far as the other things that are in place as far as their running game, the Michigan attack and stuff like this, but their quarterback has to be the one, just sort of like J.J. McCarthy was always put in a position, if they were going to succeed, it would be on his shoulders, right? Whether like he would be the focal point, right, of their success. If they succeeded, it's because he did good.
Yeah, you can't turn the football over.
No, you can't.
You
at the
can't
rate
do
that he does.
with what you're giving him and what we were told coming in and everything else. What we saw there wasn't it.
Yeah, but then I would
But it
ask,
didn't mean that we all agree there's talent there. There's potential. What this kid needs is to be coached properly. That's the whole thing. He didn't. And
And
to
it didn't
Kenny's
seem
point,
like he had
with
that.
everything going around,
Well, my whole thing about it is it turnovers, interceptions? Is that coaching or is that decision making?
That is decision making. But when you don't get the chance to
But when you
throw
don't
the
get
football
coached
at
to
a
that-
college football rate, then I have to question,
There you go.
okay, why are you being more conservative when you have a QB that has a rocket arm and can use his legs?
Because look what happened when they did turn them loose.
Yeah, but you can't play scare
I think
time.
Neal's
But that's
saying
not
is
the
that
Michigan
they.
way, man.
And that's where, once again, I want them to do some things differently from a philosophy standpoint.
That guy of one, Neal the heel. Am I being a heel? Like,
No, not this time. You're trying to actually have a
No,
constructive
you're right. Like, and so is KG because Cal and Hawaii's freshman quarterbacks both outplayed Bryce Underwood all year, and it's because they were given the decision making from the jump of making mistakes. Because in those early games, they had a ton of interceptions, but they came back to the level because he had the experience, he saw the tape, and he knew what he was doing. Bryce Underwood looked like a chicken with his head cut off in the Texas game because he's never been able to be let loose in a game before.
And just I wonder, can he compete in those types? Because that game was getting loose.
It was getting
And-
loose.
And Arch was spinning it and running it, and like it was just
Yeah.
that game was college football today.
Yes.
But if you watch the whole game, you see that it's there. He had that game to where if he had pulled that off, it would have looked a lot
the
better
picks
on
were
Bryce
awful,
Underwood.
though, man.
And once again,
You
I'm
don't get him
getting to
back.
that. I understand that. But everything before that suggested, okay, this kid, he got some moxie. Maybe if you do, lean more into his play style, you can receive good things from that. But the mistakes have come with that. The fourth quarter was inexcusable. I told you that. But if you can see that it's there. But I just think that maybe if he had some better coaching, maybe you could get more out of him.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Mike G. Neal, Coy Detmer will be working with Bryce, and have you seen his mustache? It's elite.
It is elite.
Spenny, you're the mustache expert. Have you seen it or no?
I have not.
Oh, okay. So you can't comment on it.
Does it have the little twisties at the end?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like 1910s boxing?
Yeah.
Where they fought 30 rounds in the middle of the street?
Put-em-a.
Okay.
Yeah, see?
Big dogs. Moxie doesn't win football games if you turn the ball over.
Fair.
Okay.
But he has to show an improvement from this year to next year, even considering everything. So
I wanted to know where they were at relative to that space.
yeah.
Who do you guys like? Who do you like in it, D-Mac?
The game today?
Just in the rest of the college football playoff.
Yeah, Indiana.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the coach, and even talking before now, Justin, you brought up a great point as far as like if you look at this team, you can see how he's put this one together. Now he's getting recruits. They're not going to get worse. They're only going to get better.
Did you see what they've been doing in the portal?
That's what I'm saying. Like
nutty stuff.
What did you say earlier?
Yeah.
You explained it to me the best. Is that if you look at Indiana and you can still see they got some.
They have all those JMU transfers that's been their infrastructure since they've came here, and they're smaller, quicker guys, but they're not to the level of the P4 athlete, especially of the Alabamas, the Georgias, the Ohio States. But now they're getting them.
I know.
And like who are all elite guys. Like they are doing magic in the portal. It's insane.
I'm curious to see Marsh, Spenny, because if he's on some BS and taking plays off, dude, Signetti will bury him on the bench, dude. He doesn't care.
Nope.
No, and here's the whole thing too. Is like when you listen to Coach Signetti and how he's prepared these guys and how it's play to play, and then you watch them play. And the things that the coach is telling you is the execution, no matter what the score is, and any facet of the game, Neal. Like that's like to me, they're ahead of everybody in the coaching too, right? So no matter what the talent is, and we all know what they've done. I mean, like, come on, man. I don't care. And Alabama, yes, it's not the Alabama that it was, but you don't truck Alabama 38-3.
They're the new powerhouse.
I'm just saying, like, it's legit, and it's legit because this coach wants to be here. This is what he's setting up. This is how he makes these men. Like, listen to him. I mean, it's like, it's not the same, but it feels like the Belichick dynasty-ish. You know what I'm saying? Like, just about having to do it his way. He's doing it his way.
And it doesn't hurt to have the biggest NIL backing in the entire country.
Yeah.
But he created that.
He did.
Dude, give him all the credit because he came in and said, if you want to do, like, I'm interested, Neal, and as sort of like low key, but does other universities at the size or maybe in the position that Indiana was, if they can get the right guy saying, hey, we could do this too. Like, is there other Indianas out there?
Sleeping Giants.
Texas Tech.
It could be.
Texas Tech woke up and said, we're going to be good today.
If you buy gas in Texas right now, 5 cents of every gallon goes to Texas Tech's NIL collective.
Oh, shit.
They're not playing around down there.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, let's get into it.
Shout out to
Dude,
the landman out there.
they're not doing anything with the online gambling money in this state. Yeah. I mean, and they're going to tax all us guys all there. Why don't they put a tax on that online gambling to go back to the colleges?
All right, let's take the last break and come back. Speaking of NIL, D-Mac, I got a great NIL story for you. I don't know if you've heard about it or not, but it's great. And I love it. And it's made me like college football more. I thought it was going to make me like it less. I don't. I like it more.
My guy Cooper from Landman always rocking the Texas Tech hat.
Always.
Listen, money, dude. You are sort of follow the dollar.
Yeah,
and if you
like
like dollar stories and stuff like
great,
this,
D-Mac, you'll
I
love
can't
it.
wait.
You'll love it. Tell them about Mr. Vapor.
Absolutely. Let me tell you about Mr. Vapor Soar, next generation cannabis vape brand engineered for control, consistent hands of experienced cannabis consumers. Introducing the all-new premium 3D disposable THC vape. Available in Berry Skittles, Blueberry Gelato, Bomb, Sickle, OG, Lemon Haze, Lush Ice, Phantom Punch, Rainbow Runs, Strawberry Satori, and Vanilla Kush. Available in a dispensary near you. Find the store locator map online at www.mrvaporstore.com. Follow them on Instagram at mr.vaporstore.
Ever wonder what goes on inside the game?
Deep ball's got a man and got him. Touchdown.
Join Braylon Edwards and Shep.
Edwards has it. 10, 5, touchdown.
On the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Lamar looks in zone. Got Edwards for the touchdown.
Where they dive deep into the heart of sports. Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they're bringing you expert analysis, exclusive interviews, and a fresh perspective on the sports you love. Don't miss it, only on the Woodward Sports Network.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Any Lady Jane's haircuts for men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, enjoy a haircut, scalp massage, hot lather, neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of the talented stylists. Take advantage of the $20 haircut special. Just scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Lady Jane's haircuts for men. It's wicked awesome.
All right. Final segment of the show. Neal, Ruhl, Darren, McCarty, KG, Spencer, Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. D-Mac, have you followed this saga of Damon Williams Jr., the quarterback at Washington?
No, story time with Uncle Neal.
Yeah,
Tell me
absolutely.
about it. Oh,
So speaking of name, image, and likeness, he put out an announcement on Tuesday he was going to enter the NCAA transfer portal. The problem, 4 days earlier, he signed a contract to return to Washington, which was set to pay him right around $4 million, slightly more than $4 million, to put him near the market, top of the market for college football. So he had signed this contract 4 days earlier. My understanding was he was at a funeral and announced on social media that he was going into the transfer portal.
You can't control when that call come in. You know? When that call come in.
It comes in. So Washington is prepared to sue him because he signed a contract. So the understanding dollars to go to LSU. Damon Williams, very good quarterback at Washington.
Yeah.
When this announcement came out, Sam Leavitt, who is one of the higher sought-after quarterbacks, which is crazy, former Michigan State Spartan Sam Leavitt,
Shout out.
is going to be getting a bag from somebody. So Sam Leavitt, when this announcement came out, was sitting courtside at the LSU game next to Lane Kiffin.
Of course.
You can't make this up.
And they was mad at Harbaugh for a cheeseburger.
You can't make this up.
Of course I would.
This is great.
So
I love it. So Washington's going to sue him. It sounds like he's going to go to LSU. And I guess Sam Leavitt, who was sitting courtside with Lane Kiffin, is not going to LSU now.
did he finish the game or did he get up and walk out? Or?
That I don't know the story too. It's one of the more electric stories of all time.
And let's be real, you knew lawsuits was going to eventually make their way to NIL and the way stuff is done in college. It was only a matter of time. These kids breaching contracts and shit like that now, it's repercussions for that. Like, you got to pay the piper.
Yeah. Rodney Smiley. Neal, you're a grown man. Quit dogging an 18-year-old young man. Rodney from Flint Town.
I think you're dogging the system.
Yeah.
I think
Rodney,
he might have been talking about Bryce when we was talking about Bryce.
Yeah. When you take, and he doesn't get $12 million or $10 million instantly, it's broken up over the years. When you take $2.5 million or $3 million to play football at Michigan,
You're a professional.
you're a professional athlete.
There you
man.
go.
And they say as much now. So sorry, Rodney, I don't want to hear that, bro.
Right. Look at what's happening right now.
Yeah, I don't
Their
wanna hear
agent, Damon's agent, as of 2 minutes ago, just dished him as a client.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that lawsuit must be big.
This is what he said. I made the decision to end my representation of Damon Williams effective immediately due to philosophical differences. Damon is an incredible talent and wish him and his family the best in his future endeavors.
They finna sue you for. I'm telling you, it's a big amount. You better hope the school gonna back some of them legal fees.
This is name, image, and likeness. And guys, stop blaming the kids. Stop. You guys want like my interpretation of all this? The only way, like everyone's saying, they need a cap or they need contracts or you know what that makes you? An employee. You know what employees need? A labor agreement.
Yeah.
Guess what the NCAA is not interested in doing?
A
labor
labor
agreement, because it's just cheaper to let the market, to pay whatever the market bears out and let them do whatever they want. You think they're in the business of making labor agreements for 130 NCAA Division I football teams that have 80 scholarships times 100? No.
Right.
No.
You got to maximize the bag.
Why are you mad at the kids? Look at the coaches. Nobody says a word, dude. And oh, by the way, too, speaking of Oregon, did you see this? Their backup running back just went in the portal yesterday. They play tonight.
Well, he's playing.
He is still going to play.
Yeah.
He's
Dan
still
Lanning
gonna
announced
play.
he's still playing.
He is still playing.
You're going to get that tape.
Because they only have 2 running backs
Yes.
left due to injuries.
He is one of the 2.
Yeah. So, again, like, guys, remember, Spenny, when we did this show like 3 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, we're not that far away. Guys are going to leave even if they're playing for a championship.
Yeah.
They're going to go in the portal even if they're playing for a championship. You know how I'm sure that got handled. He's like, I need some assurances if I'm going to play in this game. That's what I would do.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another one. The same person who represents Damon Williams also represents Jed Fitch.
There you have it. Like, it's a wild place. EX27. If an 18-year-old can take out a student loan and be held to it, another 18-year-old can get used to breaching. Can get used for breaching. I would say sued. I guess he's trying to say for breaching NIL contract.
Yeah.
Or somebody from Miami did this with Wisconsin. Like, he backed out of Wisconsin and went to Miami. Mm-hmm. And Wisconsin's in the middle of suing him. It's been going on for, I think, a year or 2 or something like that. So
it's the Wild West.
Yep. It's funny.
Well, Justin brings up a great point too. Now with all these agents and who's connected to who, we see it in the professional sports, but now it's leaking down into the NIL and everything like this. So there's got to be a precedence, right? Set, right? Because it's still sort of the Wild West of a lawsuit or who's breaking the rules and stuff like this. So could this be the precedent set? You know, being able to sue back, because then that sets the tone for everybody else what to play with.
Yep. So again, it's awesome and it's ridiculous and it's great and it's fun. And there's a part of me that doesn't want it to change. Like, I just like the way it is now. It's funny though when the players can get it, everyone's all up in arms.
I like when it's out in the open.
I do too.
Yeah.
It keeps it honest.
The first place where Damon Williams committed was Ole Miss to Lane Kiffin. Weird. Out of high school.
Look
and then
at
he
this
went
tangled
to
web.
Jed Fitch.
This is
If
hilarious.
Ole Miss wins today, Lane Kiffin gets more money.
I know.
And if they win the national championship, he gets another $1 million.
What time does it?
And he'll get a ring.
It was 8, I think.
8 o'clock.
Yeah,
Cool.
Yep.
something like that.
Cool.
He'll still get an A on that group project. Don't you worry. He'll still get a ring.
I love it.
It's
love
truly
it.
a free market.
Right.
Yes. It's what you said you wanted, right? Like, free markets there. When you don't have labor agreements, this is what it's restrictions. Like, that's what it is. So then fine. Then make it, give them a labor agreement, get all the players together, give them a labor agreement, and then you'll shoot all the other sports into the sun. Like, that's how it'll work.
They ain't finna do that though.
Detroit Arrow, blame the NCAA for all this. Couldn't be bothered giving the kids any kind of stipend because they would rather help keep the yacht industry afloat. Well, the yacht industry is still going to stay afloat. The kids will be buying them now.
Yeah.
So there you have it.
I don't know unless they gonna opt to just start suing these kids, because these kids might not have the money to combat with some of these schools.
Woodward Sports Super Chat.
Pissing contest.
Sorry, I did a bad job of these. I gotta keep up on these things. Where were we at? Mishanuga. We had 14 wins. Celebrate. Oh, we did do that one. That's right.
Justin, was Jaden Hood good for you guys at all?
Not really.
It depends. Did he leave?
Linebacker? He did leave.
Did he
No,
leave?
he sucked.
He's
We'll
in
be
the
fine
transfer
without him.
portal now.
He was like our third or fourth string. He didn't even really see playing behind Rolder, Sullivan,
He'll
and
never play
Houseman.
here. He'll never play here, Spenny.
That's fair.
Give me another one. Did they sign somebody from the portal?
I'll tell you what. Both.
Cole Sullivan was a huge loss, Neal. How about that?
Was he?
Yeah, he was.
It's funny. I read on social media he's not that big of a loss.
Well, then
we'll move on.
you're talking to dumbasses.
You're right.
Okay.
Like, come on.
I'm just going by what I saw.
Yeah, had a good year.
Well, I'm telling you that's a huge loss, and he was our
What you
best
were
linebacker.
told was
last year.
bullshit.
Okay.
Both of Notre Dame's starting linebackers entered the transfer portal, and it just
You
so
should do a
happens that their
segment. What Neal
linebackers
was
coach
told
is
was
now at Michigan
bullshit.
State.
Really?
Just saying.
That's odd. Pete Smith.
That would be so huge.
Pete Smith in the super chat. Have fun, just don't call the police on beef stew. Dante 151 in the super chat. Neal, we're not a stupid fan base who wants goofball Trae Young. We Pistons fans actually have standards now of who we want now and who we want to keep. Brendan Edwards, seeing Ryan Reeves get knocked out was wild, Neal. It was. Sergotic, somebody call ICE. I don't know what that means. Also, Sergotic, I think Brad Holmes will say the same thing hiring Dan Campbell was saying in his last press conference. We did EX, and really Mr. Big, Mike McDaniel. So there's that as well. Sideless. I'd be terrified to be an agent for these money-dumb young adults. You need to be on ironclad to avoid being held responsible for contract breach. Poor Dale. Brad Holmes been on some congressional hearing type preps for weeks now. Potential nothing burger presser, but hopefully the heavies will be lit tonight.
Oh, we're going to break it all down.
Yeah, they are, and they're your source for it, just like
Wall-to-wall
Woodward
coverage.
Sports is it. D-Mac, what do you got going on this weekend? I know we ran over a couple minutes.
Be down at the Wings game tonight. I got
Sunday?
I don't even know what's Sunday.
Sergey's
retirement jersey, so
That's awesome.
that'll be big.
Yeah, no doubt, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. No question about it. All right. Well, D-Mac, we'll see you on Tuesday. We'll have a recap of the Sergey 91 going to the rafters and all of that. So, for D-Mac, KG, Spencer Raxter, young Justin in the building, and Soames here kicking it as well. I'm Neal Ruhl. Thanks for tapping in. Big D Energy. Well, see you later.